Hello, Dan Marr here from Hamlin Carrigan in Nashua, New Hampshire. I've been here for 35 years, and today I'm going to be focusing in, or this vlog, I'm going to be focusing in on specifically what to do when there's a discrimination claim being brought before you. You fire somebody, you had a good reason to fire them, or they're still an employee there, and they're making a claim that you are taking adverse actions against them because of some protected class or some protected activity by them, and they file a claim with the New Hampshire, the Commission for Human Rights in New Hampshire, Human Rights Commission I call it, and or the EEOC down in Boston. They can do it if there's over 15 employees. They can do a dual filing with both the New Hampshire Human Rights Commission and the EEOC down in Boston. If it's in Massachusetts, again, I'm also licensed in Massachusetts, it's the MCAD, we call it Massachusetts Commission Against Discrimination. But likewise, it's similar where they do a dual filing if it's over 15 employees under certain circumstances. Now, there are protected classes. There's disability, we all know that, disability, race, sexual orientation, a whole bunch of them that we can talk about at any time, or you can give me a call and I can talk about them, but you can find them out in this. And what you're doing is we're talking about when somebody's actually made a claim already against you. So you get this claim, you get this letter from the, let's say, the Human Rights Commission or the EEOC, and they'll give you indications as to what you're supposed to be doing. Follow those. Even if you think it's a completely frivolous claim, don't take it as a frivolous claim. Don't be dismissive about it. Take it very seriously, because there's a couple of things. One, sometimes these frivolous claims, the person is searching for an attorney. They file their claim because they have a short time frame. They might have 300 days or 180 days, depending on the circumstances, to file their claim. So they file their claim, and they do it with some assistance from somebody at the commission, the EEOC or the Human Rights Commission, New Hampshire Human Rights Commission. But it's a bogus claim, but they're looking for an attorney and they're trying to find somebody. How you respond to this matters, because if they're searching for an attorney and you've responded back with some verified statements, sworn to statements, really belying everything they're saying, it's going to be much tougher for them to get a good attorney. Now, they may find an attorney, somebody that's really desperate to find these cases, but you want somebody that's a C or D level attorney. You don't want somebody that's top notch that thinks that it's actually a good case, and then you have to disabuse them of that concept. I have had to do that in situations where I've had to convince the other side that they don't have a good case, that good lawyers have taken it on, but that's because maybe they got in early and they didn't get to see our responses, and if they saw our responses, they might have thought about not taking the case, because this former employee might be looking for a contingency fee, meaning that you don't get paid lawyer until they get a recovery, and that means that the lawyer's taking a gamble on the merits of the case, and if you can show that the gamble is not worth it, it's well worth it for you. Also, for the Human Rights Commission and the EEOC, they have a lot of work here. They're understaffed usually and underpaid, under-budgeted, and they have a lot to move through. You want to make it very easy for them, honestly, but make it very easy for them to understand what's really going on in this case. So giving good documentation, giving verifications of this stuff, even though it takes some time to deal with something you think is completely bogus, is well worth it, because you're putting an investment in the case early to get rid of it later, and not have to drag it on for months and months and months, where it takes a distraction from your management team and your other employees, and it's also expensive. It can be expensive for it. So put the effort in front, and I do that. I certainly encourage my clients to put that in. Honest information, but give the information so that the fact finders can make decisions. And then sometimes what they'll do also, if they see this claim and they see this response, they'll put it at the back of the pile. They have a huge list on their desk of things to move through, and when they see that this one is not one that's really hot and worthy to do justice on, that they're supposed to be taking some action to do justice, they'll put it on the back of the pile. You want to do that. You want them not to, you want other lawyers looking at this case, if they're looking for the employee, to say, I don't want this case. So it's well worth doing. And I've done plenty of these. I'm happy to help anybody in regards to this. Give me a call. I'm Dan Marr at Hamlin Carrigan, 603-883-5501. That's 603-883-5501. Or you can call or check out our website at hamker.com. That's hamker.com. I look for the opportunity to work with you if it so arises. Thank you.